Hey, hey!
Hello, hello.
We are two brothers talking,
Every day.
and we pick random topics and then we discuss. Well, we share our opinions with each other and give you the opportunity to listen. So,
Yes.
it is my turn to pick a topic, and the
Okay.
topic I have picked is asphalt versus concrete.
Ooh.
And I'm talking specifically driveways.
Specifically driveways.
Specifically driveways.
Great. This
I'm
should
not
go.
talking. I'm not talking about main roads, although I guess we could talk about that as well. But I'm talking specifically driveways.
Okay.
Okay, I
That will
want to
make
talk
it easier.
about. Well, I want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about ease of installation. I want to talk about cost, and I want to talk about longevity.
Okay.
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 Do you need me to explain any of those things?
I can't spell the last word you said, but
Okay.
it's fine.
Apparently, you can't say it either. So.
Longenuity.
All right. So first of all, I want to get your opinion. If you're going to install your own driveway, what are you putting in?
Concrete.
With no we're not talking cost or anything else. Concrete.
Concrete.
Why?
Uh, if I'm installing it myself,
No, you're just going to have it.
I'm gonna have it. I want concrete.
Okay.
Yep.
Why?
You?
So this is a hard one for me.
Okay.
Okay. So let's actually let's go. Let's wait. Let's not tell what we would prefer
Oh,
now.
well, we already did.
No,
Oh,
no, 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 no. We didn't
okay.
do that. Just forget what. Yeah, don't listen to what you heard.
Okay.
Um, let's talk about ease of installation. Okay, and let's
Okay.
say we're doing it because I think we've both done. Have you done asphalt?
I have not been involved with as much asphalt.
I have done asphalt and I've done concrete, both.
Okay.
So let's talk about ease of installation.
Okay.
Asphalt is dead simple. It is really, really fairly easy. The only hard part with asphalt is getting your base prepared correctly. Okay.
Okay.
And I guess if you have the right equipment, it's really easy. It comes, I mean, you get it, it comes hot. You lay it down, it kind of just goes and then settles, and you just kind of tamp it down, and then it's done. And you let it harden, and it's done until a really hot day, and then it runs wherever it wants to go.
Okay.
Um, concrete, you got to set up forms, you got to finish the thing, you got to put rebar in it, you got to do all that stuff. Okay. Cost. Have you ever priced out one versus the other?
I priced out concrete. I haven't priced out asphalt, but there's a reason for that.
Okay. So asphalt is a lot cheaper. I don't know specific prices, but concrete, I feel the reason it's more expensive is because it's way labor intensive. Um, Now they have machines that'll do it, but those are mostly for roads, and we're not talking about roads. So,
Right.
um, and then let's talk longevity. I bet you have an opinion on this one.
Oh, I have an opinion on all of it, for sure.
Okay, so go give me an opinion on longevity.
I take concrete. I'm taking sides. I'm putting on the shirt, the concrete shirt, and I put me in coach.
Okay, okay, fair enough. So, um, as probably lots of you know, concrete is super hard. It doesn't move once you set it down. It's resistant to a lot of different things. The one thing it's bad with is movement of the ground. If the ground moves, concrete cracks, and when concrete cracks, water gets in it, freezes,
Yep.
breaks it up, and then it's nasty.
Yep.
And it's hard to patch. Concrete is very difficult to patch. You got to cut out a big enough spot that you can get another wedge of concrete in and reinforce it and tie it in with rebar and all this stuff. Asphalt's really easy to maintain. or easier to maintain. Not as big a deal on a driveway because there's not a lot of people driving on it every day, but um, it does make a difference. All right, so now let's talk about your opinions. Now, you've already said concrete 100% all the way every day.
Yes.
I have this beautiful picture in my head of a nice winding driveway up to a big mansion with trees on either side of it.
Ah.
What color is that driveway?
You would like it to be black.
No, it is black. It's always black. When you look at that stuff, it's always fresh, clean asphalt. Always, 100% of the time. Now, that being said, a driveway, a short driveway up a little hill to a nice house in a nice neighborhood, it's always concrete.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're driving to your estate, it's on an asphalt road going back to it. I'm just saying. You're seeing it in your head, right?
I'm seeing what you're saying in your head, yes.
Okay. You're seeing what I'm saying in my head.
Yes.
You can see in my head. Okay. If I have a nice long driveway, like I described, I kind of want it to be asphalt. Because it's going to feel like driving my race car to my house every day.
Okay.
And that's the other thing. If you look at racetracks, they're asphalt. Most of them. I guess I'm on the fence with these things for driveways because I've never had a nice long driveway because I don't own an estate.
Right.
And so every driveway I've ever had is concrete, and concrete is wonderful for driveways that are nice and short. I mean, you get a couple cracks, it's not a big deal. And it's always smooth to scrape snow off of. I know you don't have that problem in Vegas, but yeah. So talk to me. Tell me your thoughts.
Okay. There are a lot of variables that go into these two choices. But I'll tell you just for me what it entails. I am trying to simplify my life all the time. I'm trying to make it less work. I am also trying to be cleaner. I'm also trying to eliminate, did I say variables? Eliminate variables in my life. So I want constants. And there are a lot of differences between concrete and blacktop. A lot. The ease, hands down, blacktop is easier. For ease of installation, absolutely. If you want to repair it, yes, you can make up your own little batch. You can even buy pre-mixed batch.
Cold patch.
Cold patch, correct. The problem is, where I want to live for the rest of my life, from where I am now for the rest of my life, I don't give two hoots about blacktop. And honestly, when you're talking about this estate, when I think of an estate and money and power and clout and what do my neighbors see, because that's, if we're talking about specifically about driveways, I want concrete. And I'm not going to be in a place where I'm going to have to heat the concrete, which you cannot do with blacktop. You cannot run lines to where it doesn't, because over time you can. Over time it affects it more because of the rise and lowering of the temperatures. You also, with blacktop, you drive with your race car up to your house, the same line and the same center of the, and you get the divots. And I can't have that in the heat. I cannot have that here. I also feel like you can do a lot with concrete that people don't do. You can cut a few more lines in it so you can avoid any cracks, but with the heat and minimal temperature changes, which is where I want to live, it doesn't matter. Secondly, you can epoxy over top or do a decorative design or top coat to make it look like something other than concrete. If I wanted to, I could put a black epoxy over top, and now I've got a nice black driveway, exactly what you want. It's not the same. It doesn't feel the same. I understand what you're saying. The rumble of a fresh blacktop road, there are few things better.
Oh, it's the best.
But it doesn't last for me. It doesn't last.
Well, it doesn't last
never
for anybody.
Does. My brother, my father-in-law, he has a long blacktop driveway. He resurfaces it every 5 years. It costs him $8,000 or $10,000 every time, and there's a lot of maintenance. When you go over beside it with a mower, the wheels are always chipping off little pieces on the edges. You don't have that with concrete. And so I feel like, for me, my estate house has a windy concrete one that I can get more traction on, that I'm not tearing up. And
I'm not going to visit you at your estate house.
And it's cleaner, longer. The road itself will look cleaner and sharper longer. And so concrete, for me, you can have it stamped, you can have it designed where it looks like pebbles, and it's not, it's concrete. I could have a cobblestone concrete. And for me, cost and time of installation, I would rather pay more and have less maintenance than doing it for cheaper and having to knowing I'm going to have to redo it.
Right.
In a shorter amount of time. And so I vote concrete. I love concrete. I love how it gets harder over time. So the longer it's there, the harder it gets. And it seems like a better way for me. I love I love the picture that you're creating with the estate and with the trees lining. I just know those trees are going to drop all their leaves on that blacktop, and it's going to eat away at it, and then it's going to freeze, and then it's going to thaw, and then it's just a headache. So where you live, I think, has a lot to do with it, and I don't see myself being somewhere where blacktop with Vegas heat or anywhere else where it's warm will last any length of time. And I see the difference here in Vegas with blacktop roads versus concrete roads, and there are divots, literal 3-inch divot tire lines, where I know I can sit there and be safe and not be pushed one way or the other because I'm in a rut. It's unreal.
You're living in a rut.
I'm living in the rut. So
yeah. Okay, fair enough. No, I agree with what you said. Concrete absolutely. I feel like it's superior in a lot of different ways, but I can't get out of my head the look of a fresh asphalt driveway.
Few things are better looking.
And driving on a fresh asphalt road is awesome.
It's quiet, it's smooth. Even the smell of the almost fresh tar. Oh, the other thing I didn't mention is when you get on a warm day, when you get to my nice garage with bright lights and a nice white floor, and I drive my black tar-covered tires onto my garage floor, I'm going to shoot myself and then everyone else in my household and burn the house to the ground. I just said no. I can't do it. Give me concrete.
And the tar gets up on the paint of the car, too.
Oh.
And yes, I know that just makes you cry.
Yep. People don't know what to do with fresh blacktop.
How do I get this off? Do I use a wire brush?
Right. But people don't know how. They're like, I'm going to go drive on that nice, beautiful, fresh blacktop. But no one drives on fresh concrete because they have it roped off for a reason. Oh, you can. You can, but
if you have 4-wheel drive,
and if you go really, really fast before it.
Right.
So anyway, it's concrete for me.
There you go.
Yep.
It's concrete for me sometimes.
Tell us what you think. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are.
We're two brothers talking, and hope you have a good day.
Thanks for watching.